Gracias por su paciencia. En unos momentos pasaremos a las preguntas. ¿Se acabó? No hay más preguntas. Gracias por su presencia.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks as always, Derek. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, yeah, brace in his last game. He'll certainly be a threat. Can he get another 2 goals or even 3 in this game?
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the 3 up front, the 3 in midfield, supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the 3 centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
And the contest begins. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Ronaldo. A real opening now. Must be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Corner for Real Madrid. They favoured a short one here. And the danger's still on. But Dragueño. Excellent block. Another corner. And played short. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And over comes the corner. And now the delivery. And Van der Sar succeeds in getting his fist to it. Seedorf. Dragueño. Borderline offside, but correct. Lange. Nesta. And here's Rivaldo. On the ball, Alessandro Nesta. An authoritative challenge. Well, his control let him down badly, and it's going to be a goal kick. Relentless high pressing. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's the replay. Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
The opening goal of the game, then. Nesta. Javier Zanetti. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Ronaldo. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Johan Cruyff. Stoichkov. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. The free-kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Cannavaro. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Gerrard. Now Cruyff. Ronaldo. Retaining possession proving difficult. Gerrard. It's with Rivaldo. Steven Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Ronaldinho! Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, here's the replay, and you can see the movement on it, up and over the wall, plenty of dip, and it just makes it so difficult for the keeper. Wonderful free kick. Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Zinedine Zidane. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And a good-looking ball. Still could be dangerous. A tremendous block. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Seedorf. That's well blocked. So that free kick goal once again. Over it comes. Beckham. On to Seedorf. A good and fair challenge. Petit. Stoichkov. Ronaldinho. How about the cross? And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Gerrard. It's with Rivaldo. Steven Gerrard. Cruyff. And the pass, a good one. And teammates to play it to. David Beckham. Throw-in forthcoming for Barca. Lyon very active on the transfer front. The contract has now been signed. It's all official. Great news for their fans, Lee.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two. Seems to have a bright future ahead of him, he really does. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move for him and he can continue his development.
Potential danger here. Dangerous ball. No-nonsense clearance. Very quick thinking there. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Promising looking ball. Can he put it away? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now?
Well, Real Madrid possession stats are brilliant, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Super challenge from Rivaldo. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Elche.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up. Atmosphere, I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, a back. Badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Eder Militao. Raul on the ball. Well, possibilities in the centre, but dealt with efficiently. It is to be a throw-in.
Nos comentan desde la oficina de objetos perdidos.
Cross-fired over. That's clear. Now can they counter clinically? Messi. Cruyff. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Respectable enough effort, but he couldn't extend their lead.
Given too much space, why not take the shot on? Good effort.
Luis Figo. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona in with a chance. It's opened up for him. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Barcelona have given us away. Raul. Ronaldo. Raul on the ball. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Oh, lovely ball. Surely! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, as we see again, that's how to score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. We have entered the final minute of normal time. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. Now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, you know exactly where I'd be sitting in that photo, don't you, Derek?
I think I've heard it before, Lee.
Straight at the front.
A real opening now.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
The man of the moment, in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Well, the stage is set for what should be a pulsating occasion here at the Estadio José Zorrilla in Valladolid. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Real Valladolid facing Barcelona.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Con el 24, Joaquín Fernández. Con el 22, Nacho Martínez. Con el 21, Michel.
The starting 11 for Real Valladolid. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. Two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas too. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
And so the battle commences. And he read it well, intercepting it. Diego Maradona. And the ball with Gerrard. Maradona. Ronaldinho. Promising attack, this. Must take the lead here. Good defending to prevent the chance. Patient build-up at the moment. Maradona. Ronaldinho. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And let's join Alan McAdamy, because there's been a goal in the Real Madrid game, I'm hearing. Alan.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Can he play it in? Still alive. Well, threat over for now.
Well, how is this game still level? Really, really good goalkeeping.
Oh, what an opportunity. Real chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. But then there's plenty to do from there. He's hit it so well. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Great strike.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And the keeper can gather. Simple forward to Stegen. Zanetti. And news of a goal in the Valencia game. Alan?
It's a goal for Osasuna. 21 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Maradona must score. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And intercepting it. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Oh, in with a chance. Can he find the net? Oh, he's fired it off the frame of the goalie.
Well, he's hit the woodwork. Quite frankly, he's got to score a goal there.
Well, there's been a goal in the Real Madrid game. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Real Madrid. 27 minutes played, 2-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Fabian Orellana. Orellana. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Really vital interception. Gerrard. Now with Messi. Steven Gerrard. Maradona. Can he finish? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
It's going their way, 2-0. Nacho. Now with Alcaraz. Michel. Seydi Yanko. Jota. Opportunity to deliver the cross, but nothing to worry about. Over it comes. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And firing it into the area. A deft clearance. Jota. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Fabian Orellana. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Zanetti averting the danger for now. And that will do it for the first half. It's Barcelona on top at the break, Lee.
Well, they've scored the goals in the first half with some lovely creative football. Can their back line secure the 3 points in the second half? It's what they normally do. I think it's done and dusted, Derek.
So into the second half, and really it was a dazzling display from Barca in the first 45 here. Jordi Alba. Diego Maradona. Struggling to keep the ball. Throw in forthcoming for Barca.
Well, it's been all Barcelona, hasn't it? Really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
A goal has been scored in the Valencia match. Let's see. Opportunity it is. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines. But he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
So back with the action, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Barcelona appear to be out of sight. Apologies for interrupting Alan McInally. To confirm, Valencia have scored in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. And there to intervene. Corner for Barcelona. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And firing it into the area. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. A goal has been scored in the Valencia game. Alan McInally with details.
It's a second goal for Osasuna. 59 minutes played, 2-2.
Thanks, Alan. It might be on for them. Just the challenge that was required. Carles Puyol. And Maradona has it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Objetos perdidos. Nos dicen que les acaba de llegar una gorra negra con puntitos.
Ronaldinho. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the defence doing their job. Now we're going to see the forwards do their job. Breaking at pace, the counter-attack, so difficult to stop. And just look at the finish.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Fabian Orellana. Well, the perfect. Tackle, really, and now a throw-in. Ruben Alcaraz. Joaquin. Nacho. Now with Orellana. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And they will make the change now. He's driven in the corner and fisted away. Sadi Yanko. Losing possession here. I understand there's been a goal at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Alan McInally.
It's another goal for Real Madrid. 76 minutes played, 5-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Is it going to be? Can they cover up? Laudrup. Well, body in the way.
Well, Derek, the floodgates are open. How many goals are they going to score? They've created so many chances. If they put half of them away, it could be a cricket score.
He cuts it back. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted. And firing it into the area. Well, clattered away. Another corner. Played into the centre of the box. Zeko. But it can't get through. Roque Mesa. Sergi Guardiola. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And that'll be offside. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Gerrard. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Well, successfully cut out. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, with a defence like they've got, the forwards should be chomping at the bit in every game. They did the business today, and all in all, a really solid team effort. Well done.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo y por sus respuestas a las siguientes preguntas. Muchas gracias por las respuestas.
Atención.
Our camera lens trained on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It is Granada versus Barcelona.
Well, cheers, Derek. These home fans are going to enjoy this. They surely must. With the team coming as big as this to your club, make sure you don't let yourself down. Don't let those fans down. Don't let your families down. Really, really give it everything you've got.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
Vamos, Estadio Nuevo Los Cármenes. Este partido está a punto de comenzar.
And the game begins. Paulinho. Luis Milla. Beautifully timed. Laurent Blanc. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, as soon as you start putting the ball in the net, 3 goals in the last 3 games, that breeds confidence. And when you've got a player that sharp in front of goal, he's a huge asset to the team.
Well, Barca have the ball once more. An encouraging move from Barca. Well, he did his job defensively. Over it comes. Cruyff. On to Ronaldinho. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Well, they couldn't keep it. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Mastery of the passing game. Oh, a tremendous block.
Que su dueña se acerque a recogerlos en objetos perdidos.
Fulquier. On and on he goes. Losing possession a bit easily. Useful looking ball. Can he put it away? Surely. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and the defensive coach will be all over this one. Shocking defending. There's so much time for the strikers. That can't be right.
The opening goal of the game then. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. They've regained possession. It'll be a throw, they had to clear it. Ronaldinho. Stoichkov. Onto Cruyff. Stoichkov. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Crossed into the penalty area. Zambrotta. Stoichkov. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Very comfortable when in possession. Laurent Blanc. And the decision offside here. Stoichkov. Can they create something from here? Alberto Soro. Wonderful tackle. Cruyff. Stoichkov. Tremendous block. Denied again. Just the clearance that was needed. Ronaldinho. Stoichkov. It's there for him. Can they slot it home? And problem solved for now. And so it is, the first half story has been written. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Cruyff. And on to Beckham. Blanc. Beckham. Now Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Petit. Cruyff. Beckham. Oh, tremendous block. An example of how to press. And he read it well. I must say, this looks promising. Oh, he's gone for goal. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got the man lead.
I think he'll add some real quality to this new club. He's a team player. I'm sure he'll settle in quickly. A proper pro.
Now can they counter clinically? Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Excellent challenge. And Barcelona being afforded too much space. It was a fine-looking attack, but now they've given the ball away. Space afforded him. He could pick out a teammate. Now delivering that deep cross. And the ball is loose. Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant. Well, Derek, when the chances are few and far between, it's very important the forwards stay focused. Not many chances out there. Can they get one of those chances to get them back in the game?
Blanc. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, lovely ball. He's found a pocket of space. Really good challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Granada, and they'll be facing Elche.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Will it happen for Ronaldinho? And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So 2-0 now. Luis Milla. Montoro. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Lineker. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona versus Celta Vigo. Is it going to be? Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration.
De 2-2 en el Granada. A descansar a la banda con el 11, Darwin Machís.
Corner kick played in. And beyond the last defender, offside. Moving forward effectively. Went in strongly, decisively. Kini. Paulinho. In possession, Yusuf Paursson. What can he do from here? Really nice ball. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Con el 15, Paulinho. Entrará en la cancha con el 9, Soldado.
We are going to have 2 additional minutes. 1 minute remaining. Gary Lineker. Petit. And now Laudrup. It's opening up for them. And diving to thwart him. And firing it into the area. And full time here, the referee's whistle, and Barcelona will progress.
Yeah, only just, Derek, wasn't it? But it was a good performance, really good game to watch as well. I really enjoyed that. Just edged it in all departments in the end. The coach will be really happy.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Cruyff.
Tengo varias preguntas que hacerle, pero antes me gustaría darle las gracias por su tiempo. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo y sus respuestas.